record a weekly outlook, but I never showed you my charts. I was just it would have just been me talking at a black screen. But this is volume 4 of our weekly outlook. Our previous week was a big lesson for myself. We took a 295 pip loss, but I've learned a lot this week. We called some great trades. We missed a euro trade, which we took, but we'll go early, which would have been 125 pips. We called the pound yen trade, which is 220 pips, which we just did not take because we were in other trades, which was a loser. But yeah, guys, it is what it is. We are here with a different theme, same styles, same strategy, same approach, different thing. So yeah, we're gonna start with DXY because last week we did see that if we were to close bullish from this last week's bearish weekly candle, it could potentially be a fake move. But what we've got to note is that we've got the floor on the daily time frame is still down, so it could potentially still be pricing a lower high. But who knows? For now, I believe we should try and fill in the rest of this fair value gap at 102.226. I do believe that could happen this week if we go on a 3-day, not daily. It's a 3-day high we do have marked on, and it has left in a small fair value gap, as we can see here. So we'll go on a 2-hour. It's a bit more clear what we are anticipating for this week. We did see on Friday. I thought Friday was going to correct the floor. I mean, it did, but from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. it is just pumped up, as we can see. So I believe our best thing to do this week is to try and catch the weekly low and try and fill in the rest of this fair value gap, and that goes for euro as well. So we'll just go to the weekly. It has closed bearish, so we want to be trying catching the weekly high. I feel like above this high, 11.11449 is possibly, or 1.11449, sorry, which could possibly be a cheap area to short the market going into next week. But who knows? We'll have to see what happens. And if we go to daily as well, we can still see that the floor is still trending up, so it could just price in low high and move up higher. Who knows? That's why it's important to follow the floor. But as we can see, price action on the weekly, it's saying that I want to go lower for now, and that gives us confirmation that I want to correct this floor a bit more further. If we go to cable as well, there's a strong weekly candle it has created. We'll have to see what happens, because I believe before cable's top really is in, I feel like August could be a short squeeze, and what we have just said with the dollar and the euro still with their floor on the daily time frame, with the dollar's floor on the daily time frame trending down and the euro's floor on the daily time frame trending up, that could mean cable could at least fill in this monthly fair value gap before anything else, as we do have this. As long as cable is above 1.26, any dip should get bought. But since the weekly candle has closed bearish, I believe 1.27594 is most likely to get tested again this week. I do have 1.29795 key level marked on. Key level marked on, which is a 3-day low, but that doesn't really have to happen. I feel that the highest probability, since it's above these highs, into mid VWAP, into the 3-day low. But what could happen is we could see shorts above 1.29. But who knows? We'll have to see what happens. And if that does happen, that means leaving a fair value gap, and that gives us extra confirmation. And if it does leave a fair value gap and comes down further, like say here, that gives us confirmation that price is potentially going up to fill in these fair value gaps at 1.331,666. So yeah, guys, that's cable. Pound yen, very interesting move, very interesting week as well. I'll go over the trade we called and the trade we just did not take. It's very annoying. But yeah, I mean, pound yen doesn't have to create a big weekly wick, but it could. since it has left a huge daily fair value gap. But this type of candle is just not nice for me, so I feel like I'll just be focused on the 3-day. We do have a 3-day high marked on. This is the first place I will be seeking some longs, since it's coming down this liquidity into this very clean candle. As you can see, it's very clean. And if we can stay above the POC, it's great in a top VWAP, but it could take liquidity out below here into mid VWAP. So yeah guys, that's pound yen. There's not much really to say to it, it's just clear. I've got my outlook marked on. Gold, I don't really have an outlook for gold because it's very difficult right now, since it has just wicked into 1985, a level we were waiting for so long, and we missed a great trade. I mean, the real trade happened at 4 a.m., but we didn't see London created that perfect short opportunity. I'll go over why we didn't. Well, the reason why I didn't take it is because I was in cable longs, which was a loser. So yeah, you can just understand how annoying this week was for me. But it was a very learning curve for me myself. That's really it for gold. But we can see with gold, the floor is still trending up. So any dips could potentially get bought. I believe if gold really does try and seek below 1945, it's more or less Breton structure. And without this Breton structure, we need to fill in these fair value gaps. So gold is very difficult for me because it's 50-50 right now. Let's go to crypto. It's very interesting. No, let's start with Bitcoin. If you just have everything mapped out in your head, what of it? Everything mapped out in your head with what I have just said with the dollar, with the euro, and with cable. And then if this is dollar's true bottom, this could be Bitcoin's true top, since it's sitting at, look at this level, dot on psychological level, 30k figure, and this low is beautiful. But if this is not dollar's bottom, we could see another squeeze to fill in these fair value gaps. And if we could squeeze into these highs, that's it. That means Bitcoin's top is really in. But since it is sitting at top VWAP, 0.5% Fibbo retracement, and Bitcoin loves the 50% Fibbo reactions, so it could be, but who knows. So yeah, Bitcoin sitting at top VWAP, it could be the top. But if it isn't, and if this isn't Euro's top, we could see a squeeze into Bitcoin, into crypto itself, then we'll be dumping lower. So yeah, that's it. That's Bitcoin, and we do have XRP as well, since it came at the top VWAP. And what it did do as well, coming into the 0.5% Fibbo retracement, which is this level as well, which is beautiful. So yeah, I believe we should at least come down this week. And that's the thing, if it does come down, it might potentially could drag Bitcoin down with it. But truly, to see this is its top, we need to see another low high to see yes, this is its top, then going down. But Bitcoin could sweep the highs. But that's it, guys. I don't really have SPX marked out, marked on, but just it's clear that the floor is still trending up. So any dips really should get bought. Any dips should really get bought off the SPX. The top is near. We are near the crash. We are near the end at least. But we just have to just follow what price action is here. So we can see the dollar is still trending down. But what it has done is just faked out at 100, 780 yet. And I will go over our Telegram now. Go over our Telegram. One second, yes. Our first trade was Euro long, short, which did stop us out. I think we got out early. Yes, our first trade of the week minus 12.4 pips, but multiply that by 2 is 24.8 pips. And that's how I've been working out it so far. That's why it's minus 295, because we take 2 trades, so add them together. That gives us our subtotal net profit. As we can see as well, we shorted Euro here. It's not going to show all the way, but we shorted Euro here as well, which I'll go over my chart in a second. 1 second. Go over my chart. As you can see, we did short euro up here, but new just stopped us out. My lesson here was have a bigger stop loss. So yeah, we got stopped out and more or less came down. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. Where's our telegram? Yes. What was it? Yes, Tuesday. We took cable longs, and this was a stop. Got out at minus 11 pips, and that was lucky because what was it? Was it CPI? I think it was CPI. Yeah. Oh yeah, CPI. Cheers. Yeah, CPI came out and it dumped the pound. So luckily we got out of that. We took cable longs again. I don't know why I took longs here. I had levels marked on which I thought were going to hold, but looking at the levels I had marked on were just they weren't the best levels, and it was clear cable was going lower into my mid VWAP at least. But yeah, as I'm seeing, this was minus 40 pips. As we can see here, we're called Euro short as well. And let's go to our chart. We're called Euro short here as well, but we'll got out early because this was causing bullish, and we're called a great trade. This would have been a 110 pip move, so there's like nearly 200 pips right there, which is very unfortunate. So you can understand, guys, how frustrating this week was for me. If we go as well, this closes out. I think, what did we get out? We got out at minus 4 pips. Yeah, we got out minus 4 pips. And this was cable, and this was just minus 30 pips, which is very unfortunate. So yeah, guys, very bad week for us. But I want to show you pound yen as well, which is very annoying. Um, which is very annoying. Oh, hang on. No, I'm showing you the wrong one. Which is very annoying. I should have already set this up before. What we did call pound yen longs, which is a 224 pip move, and we just didn't take it. That's what I'm saying. This week was a big lesson for me. We took some bad trades. We called some good trades. So yeah, big lesson for me. And guys, this week is looking a lot more promising. Hopefully, it's going to be a profitable week for us. By the way, the things are looking, it looks a lot better and a lot more promising than last week. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and let's see how this week goes.